while we are on the subject of big asses, let's hear it for our next comic, Mario Chavez, you guys.
Alright, let me test this floor first, make sure it's safe for me. Fuck, you know, safety first. I don't want to fall through, end up in fucking China somewhere. Actually, that might not be that bad, you know, like, can you imagine me just falling out of a hole in Hong Kong somewhere and just rolling over some poor Chinese bastard? Hori Mori, it's the missionary man. You know, like when I was a kid, like I looked very Asian. Very Asian. I had the little bowl haircut and, you know, the slanted eyes. I read a lot of science books and had a small dick. Anyways, so who's heard of the San Jose flea market before? Anybody ever go over there? Big flea market in Berryessa? Yeah. Now, back in the 80s when I was a little kid, about 5 years old, you know, me and my family went to this place. And you know, I don't know if you remember it back in the day, but it was fucking live, man. They had mariachi bands.
Oh, yep.
You know, they had carousels and you can drink and you can eat, people fucking fighting. You know, they had a petting zoo. You know, you can actually buy fucking livestock back then, you know, and fuck it. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole tonight. Anyway, you know, me and my family went, and it was me, my mom, my dad, and my older sister, and, you know, it was good times ahead. And then I got lost. You know, I'm 5 years old, and I got lost in this big flea market, you know, so I'm just fucking wandering around and just happy and just lost, you know, little stupid kid lost. And next thing you know, I felt a gentle hand grab my hand, and I looked up, and there was this little old Chinese lady, maybe 70-something odd years old, and she was smiling down at me, and she went and bought me cotton candy, and she bought me a soda and a corn dog and some grapes, and I was living the dream. I'm like, fuck, I finally met my people. She has a bowl haircut, slanted eyes, probably really good at math and shit, small dick. I mean, I didn't know, I was 5, I didn't know what people had down in their crotch, you know, but anyway, so she took me around to other Chinese people, and I was meeting them, and they were, you know, talking back and forth, and it was wonderful. Meanwhile, my family's going apeshit looking all over the flea market for me, and they couldn't find me, so, and it's about to close now. That's how long I was lost. And so, I don't know if you know the setup over there, but you have to cross the street to get to the parking lot. And we're standing there, and I'm still standing with this 5 years old with this strange Chinese lady, just living the dream, just fucking wandering off. But, you know, as she was looking down at me as they were crossing the street, I noticed at the side of my eye was my dad, and he just calmly walked up. And as I was looking at the Chinese lady, all I saw was my dad walk up, and he fucking punched her right in the fucking Chinese face. I was like, it was like a Mortal Kombat, like, ah! You know, so, and I was shocked. I was shocked so bad, you know, I never seen my dad do something like that, and I sharted. You know, and, you know, my dad was a hero that day, you know, like I got to give him a lot of credit, you know, and, you know, he picked me up in his arms and said, give me my kid, you know, and the lady didn't take the punch well. It was just like fucking gong, and you got knocked the fuck out, bitch. You know, she was out. Anyway, the cops came, and they actually, you know, she had every opportunity to turn me in, and she did it, and she was really walking out with me, you know, and I was sad, you know, at the same time, you know, but my dad did save me. I could have been making fucking 8-tracks and flip-flops somewhere back in the 80s at some little sweat factory, you know, but my dad saved me, and I was sad because I knew I wasn't getting any more cotton candy and corn dogs and shit like that, no more copious amounts of Asian pussy like I got when I was older. So we went home, and the lady went home in cuffs, I guess to jail. And when we got home, everything was fine, and then the hammer dropped. Now, the hammer dropped not because I almost got kidnapped by a little Chinese lady. The hammer dropped because I shit my fucking pants. And so my dad took my underwear and he hung them on the hummingbird feeder outside on the porch to humiliate me. In front of all my friends and neighbors. That's not the kind of bark hummingbirds want to see, I don't think. But there's my time. Thank you.
Super Mario, guys. We touched tummies on the brand.